everyone, and welcome to Ecamm Network News and Entertainment. My name is Anna Hill.
And I'm Fuljens. Happy Monday, fam.
Happy Monday and happy tax day, everyone. I hope that you had your taxes taken care of and you did not procrastinate to do them today, like a lot of us did.
Side eyes. Oh my gosh.
Speaking of that, everyone, today is going to be an amazing show. And just as Paul mentioned in the comments, you're going to have to listen very, very carefully. It's going to be an exciting announcement. Doc might be joining us from NAB, from NAB. So let's stay tuned for that.
Yes.
But we also have a great trivia, Fuljens.
Definitely. And we have tons of news. There's a lot of shows this week. There's a lot of stuff. So hopefully Doc can join us soon. He's restarting Chrome because Chrome is doing what Chrome does. If you don't know how Doc sounds, that's what Doc says.
Especially from NAB, that they're probably over there like hogging the data. But yes, it's going to be an incredible show, everyone. So let's say hello to the fam before we get started.
Hello to the fam. Let's say hello. Ecamm Live is here. Rainy Cajun, hello. Has NAB overload? Nice to kick back and just watch us do our thing. Thank you so much. Mr. Moderator is here on the YouTube side.
Hello, I'm just reading over here. I'm trying to see if we're going to have some tax people here like saying, so like, I want to know what you're feeling right now. If you are, because taxes are different from countries, right? Like the deadline. Mm-hmm. So for us in America, it is today.
Sammy, hello. Good to see you here. Maury, hello. Matt, hello. Mr. Neil Faramon, very good to see you.
Oh my gosh, well, we have the house down here.
Tatiana, hello. Very good to see you. Mike Reed is here. Mr. Roth, hello. Chris, very good to see you. Nice.
And everyone, if you can see, there's a comment there from Ecamm Live saying that if you want to keep tabs on what Doc's been up to with the fam at NAB, be sure to swing over to Instagram.com Ecamm Network.
Yes. And Alejo, very good to see you. Gotta love Chrome. The reinforcements have arrived, says Mr. Moderator. Sherry, hello.
Sherry.
Popping in to say a quick hello. Very good to see you all
Hello.
here. Yes.
So, I just saw that Easter egg. Our fan, that's amazing. That's not our puppy. That's Matt's puppy. That's Matt's puppy, but he's cute. He's one of our top fans.
Hiding out in the background.
And Neil's staying up late for this, but what this could be? What could this be?
Thank you for your patience, everyone. Doc is getting it. Doc will make it happen and join us very shortly.
That is right. But until then, let's talk about what is going on in the world of Ecamm besides what Doc is doing at NAB.
Yeah.
Well, we have amazing news about Leap into Tools and Tactics.
That is right. And if you haven't, I think everyone here, it's safe to say, has registered because we're at about 1,000, over 1,000, maybe more.
That is incredible.
Right? That's coming up on the 24th through the 26th. If you have not registered, it's leap.ecamm.com. That's leap.ecamm.com. Just in case you've been hiding under a rock or something like that, it's leap.ecamm.com. Don't miss out for the leap of the century.
And speaking of the leap of the century, everyone, Creator Camp, which is not, is what is the tagline, right? The tagline is not camp. It's a camp, not a conference. It's camp, not a conference. Yes. The tickets are going to go live on in 16 days.
We have a countdown right
16
here.
16 days.
Right here.
Exciting things.
Oh, what happened to the countdown? Where's the countdown? There
oh my gosh, look at how fancy somebody's getting over here.
15 days. 14 hours, 52 minutes, and counting. Tickets will go on sale.
And then Paul goes, okay, 16. Okay, so 16 days for the tickets to open up for you to buy them in 183 days until camp. That's not far. That's not far at all. And then something that's not far either is groups, right? Facebook is to groups. Ecamm have an incredible article to learn more about it. The link is going to be in the comments, but just make sure that you know that the meta is to discontinue all third-party access to Facebook groups on April 22nd. That is pretty soon.
What else can we say? What else can we say?
But with the Ecamm Fam, we have plans.
Yes, but the article is so detailed. Do not worry. Don't be afraid. Don't be sad, because we got workarounds for y'all. Check out that blog. Check out that article. Tons of resources for you there.
That's right. So let's check in the comments. I see that we have a couple of questions from you.
Let's go. Let us go. Here we go. Matt's puppy is adorable, yes. For taxes, I learned 24-year-old dependents cannot be claimed.
Oh my gosh. That hurts. That hurts, Matt. Hurts.
Brother Reggie, hello.
Brother
Very
Reggie.
good to see you here. All right. We have a phone ringing.
Breaking news.
All right. Leap is always a can't miss event, says Chris. Yes. George Canellis, hello. Very good to see you here. Mr. Moderator, hello. Mr. Camera Junkie, hello. And we have a queue. I am registered for Leap. What are the hours this runs, presentation times, etc.? And we have an answer for you. You can take a look at the session dates and times at the link right there, and you'll have your questions answered. All right.
Amazing. So everyone, here's the moment we have been waiting for. The guest of the hour.
Yes, this is going to be epic.
The man of the man. Dak is going to join us from NAB. And let's see what we have going on over there.
Let's go. Here we go.
Hello.
I need an Ecamm mic. It just did something dumb. Here we go. Now we're gravy. So can you guys hear Andy?
Hey everybody, how's it going? Nice to see you.
I can hear Andy.
Can you hear Andy?
We're not.
Okay.
Yes.
Can you hear LD?
Can you hear me over here?
Yes, we can.
LD's talking. Yes. We are in the building. Okay. So we're gonna be kind of sort of guessing because it's loud here and I can't hear you. But talking about my crew, Mary Lou, Kat, and Eden helped set this all up while we're getting all these things together. And then, so let's do some quick introduction. Ecamm Fam, you guys all know LD, Laura Davidson from Shore. And we just brought her here because she was in the neighborhood. So I'm like, hey, come and sit down with the fam, your family, right? And then Andy is here from Zoom down. I'm going to say this right. Carluccio. Oh, you do the H? Okay. Your grandma's keeping it real. Right? Sometimes in the U.S. we kind of make it lazy, but I appreciate you do the H. All right, great. All right, so listen, we are live from the Ozbot booth. As you know, Ozbot is fantastic, collaborating with us and providing us with all types of cameras, helping us join events. And so we got Ozbot for the visual side. We got Shore with us for the sound side on normal occasions. And one of the most common questions that we would get is, how do I bring my Zoom people into Ecamm?
How should you do that?
I'm like, before I used to say use Zoom ISO, and then they're like, I don't want to know how to do that. And I'm like, well, okay. So one day we had this crazy idea. Let's just ask Andy if we could make this work. And Andy was, I got ideas. And then Ken and Glenn was like, well, we got ideas. And then between the triplets now, Andy is an official Aspelay at this point.
Oh my gosh, yes.
So it's like Kenny, Glenn, and Andy. So,
love it.
So AC was like, I can make this work. And the team has been working really hard for it seems like 12 years, but it's really like been a year, maybe a year and a half.
Yeah.
Man,
Amazing.
And what an incredible team. I mean, you don't need me to tell you. But the Ecamm team is just absolutely phenomenal. I mean, what they've done, the care that they've taken to each step of the user journey, how do we get the right feature out there, how do we make this just right for everybody? I mean, you guys are in great hands. Absolutely true.
Oh my God. So this is really cool. And and we have some exciting news for the Ecamm fam. Look, I'm gonna make the comments where I can kind of see it, so I can see what people are saying. Knowing good and well, I can't see that far, but we're gonna guess. Mr. Camera Junkie said, "Hi, Andy." And LD, oh, she says Laura. Of course, I say LD. I'm the only dummy that says that.
No, you're not. Well, you are yes, you are. You are. They're not a dummy, though.
Okay, I'll take it back.
But it's my favorite nickname.
All right, so listen, we got some exciting news, and I really wanted to have Andy here with us to talk about this. So I'm gonna let you break it, because they listen to me talk crap all the time. So tell them what we're doing, Andy.
You got Zoom inside of Ecamm. It's built right in. So the ability to get remote guests and bring them into your Ecamm live stream, the ability to take your virtual camera, pass that back in without any additional installation, without anything else running on the system. It's all inside of Ecamm directly. You can pull in the comments, you can manage the entire stream from one app with Zoom built right into it.
All right, do I need to open Zoom in order to do that? Because some people say my machine can't run both at the same time.
Not at all. So Zoom is built into Ecamm directly, so there's no additional work required. You just sign into your Zoom account within Ecamm, and it links right into your meeting, and you can get started right there.
Listen, you guys don't understand. If Ecamm was a person, they just did the Steph Curry double crossover step back. 3. You know the one where Steph throws the ball and just turns around and walks away? That's what Andy and Kenny Glenn just did.
Wow.
3 of them just shot a mean 3 from like half court with like a half a second left on the clock. So, yes, really, really cool situation. And this has been a long time coming. And I know the community has been going crazy and asking lots of questions. And I just think this is super cool. This means that if we're ever doing, say, a workshop, you're doing a workshop, LD is coming to talk to you guys about using the Shure equipment and how to set your mics right and why you need to buy an MV7 Plus, I'll tell you later. We could run that whole thing in Zoom, and if someone has a question, we all could be on, and then you can just drag that person in, and they'll become part of the show.
Exactly. And it's the whole idea of interactivity, right? Engagement that drives live viewership.
That's the key.
And this is the low latency way to
All right, so
together.
I know the audience is going to ask this question. How does the ISO, I would say isolation, how does the ISO files work?
Yeah, so it's just like you're used to in Ecamm already. These are basically camera sources to Ecamm. So there's no additional thinking or setting up required. You just join the call. Once you're inside of Zoom, all those sources become available to you, and you can use all the rest of the Ecamm features with those Zoom sources.
Dang.
Are you guys wrapping your head around this yet?
That just, wow.
You make sense to you, right?
It makes perfect sense.
Okay.
That's exciting.
How would you use this as a person who's running a business and say trying to talk to your influencers and to me, like how would you envision using this?
I mean, everybody uses Zoom, except for Shure. No, we use Teams. So like when we're using Zoom every day.
Hey, we can help you.
No, exactly. So when I want to have my actual calls where I can use my AI and I can have my Otterbot follow me around and like keep me in line, I use Zoom. So I'd be using that all the time, showing influencers, bringing people on. Oh my gosh, I'm excited. This is very exciting.
And this even helps out, say for instance, you and Mario are doing your talks live, and you want to have people, that interaction again, the key element. So if you have a question about the way Mario and I are using this particular piece of gear, the Zoom link was in the pre-invite, jump on in, and then once we check
they can join?
Make sure your feed is cute, make sure your hair did, then you and Mario would be able to bring that person into your show. So now people want to show up to your YouTube presentation or your webinar, because at the end of the day, part of the engagement is people like to know that they're part of it.
Right.
Yes.
I'm not just being talked to.
Yes.
It allows you to have that multiplicitous interaction.
Exactly.
Yes.
Well, multiplicitous is not the right word, because that's weird. It sounds like, what's his name? Multiplicity. We just watched it on Katie's podcast. What's that dude's name?
Yes.
Michael Keaton.
Oh,
No.
Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
Michael
It
Keaton.
is Michael
I said the
Keaton.
wrong one.
Okay.
Katie's gonna be like, oh.
Eden is giving us the wrong answers. And influencers do not use that as a
But she's like
question.
not old enough to know the movie. Don't be mean.
I was like
She's
10.
like 60.
She's 60. Damn.
All right, so this, man, again, this has been really big news. Now, when you were doing your session earlier, talking about Zoom with Alex, I saw Alex in the hallway for running, and we did the quick running hug.
There you go.
And like,
Yep.
so we hug and
Yep.
spin around and disappear. Okay, I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Alex is a long-term friend. We've been on Twitter together many, many years. Actually, Alex and I are both 21. Never mind.
Right.
Anyway, so when you were doing your session,
I know. What?
when you were doing your session, How did people take it when you told them what we were about to do?
Oh my gosh, so much excitement. I mean, we were on the creator stage here at NAB, and what a better combination, right, for creators than these tools working together. So, I mean, there was so much enthusiasm. Because again, people want to use the tools that they're already using to get the work done. We don't want to have to contort people into a pretzel to get them to get the job done, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, working with the tools you're already used to using is the key to being comfortable, having the
They're gonna
All
come
right.
soon.
Yeah,
They're gonna. It's
okay.
buffering. It's buffering. But how cool is this, fam? I mean, like we're over here trying not to like introduce noise and stuff, but this is incredible. This is amazing. And as you heard it, right, it's going to be April 23rd. Is going to be released to the beta, right, to the beta group. So make sure that you are on the Facebook beta group, so that when you're testing and if you experience anything that is not supposed to look like it's gonna happen, that is happening. Make sure, you add that up in the Facebook group, because the developers, Ken and Glenn, are going to be there answering all your questions, and they are very eager to make sure that everything works out very well.
Definitely.
So this
Definitely. Yeah, and with that said,
Oh my
also
God.
make sure you check out ecamm.com/Zoom. This is where you'll get all the info here, all the goodies here. And on the 23rd, there is going to be a live Q&A with the boys in action. Ken and Glenn will be here live on the Ecamm Live YouTube channel to answer all your questions about Ecamm for Zoom. Remember, this is beta.
Yeah, and again, anyone can join, right? So if you cannot wait to try this out, go ahead and download it and start testing. Start testing, because
Definitely.
the more we test, the better the final result, right? Because we're
Absolutely.
testing for everything.
Yes. We're just getting some behind the scenes messages from Doc, but the message was delivered. It's all good.
Right?
It's all good. Let's check out some of the comments, see what the fam thinks about this breaking news here.
I mean, with emojis, fam, I just want to see your excitement. Like, use all exciting emojis that you can, because this is when emojis are fun to use.
Yes. Mary Lou, hello.
Mary Lou!
Eden got in trouble. I don't know where Eden is. Sammy says yes. Yes. WMSP Coach's Corner says nice. AG, hello. Zoom and Ecamm integration, yes. Fire emojis from Lewis. Amazing from Neil. And Ramona checked out the lower third. Yes, it's on the 23rd. This is awesome. I'll run all the Zoom meetings at work.
Oh my gosh.
This is going to be, yes. Dan, now I just need Zoom to have a lifetime deal on AppSumo.
Oh my God.
Rich Vibes, hello. Very good to see you here. Tatiana says, this is going to make my classes so much smoother. Yes, it
For
will.
real.
Yes, it will. Yes, it will.
And it's so cool because
Top
you will
right
be
out of
able
quarters.
to bring in, like, for example, right? They are in their Zoom and they're in the class. So I'm so excited for everybody, but especially for teachers, right? So you're gonna have all your students, for example, in the Zoom, and then when you want to bring them in the broadcast, you're gonna bring them in and they're gonna look all good and they're gonna see themselves with all the, it's just gonna make them feel so awesome.
Definitely.
This is
Definitely.
amazing. This is great.
Absolutely.
I saw a question from somebody. I'm not sure if Paul or Katie answered it.
From Chris. Chris is asking, will the integration include separate audio and video downloads from the Zoom participants? Well, as per the last preview from Ken and Glenn, the short answer, Chris, is yes. Yes.
And you can also save that answer to ask on the 23rd.
Yes, 23rd.
Yeah. I wanna do Mary Lou just did. So much fun. I love it. This is amazing. I mean, like, we if you have any questions, fam, still ask, and also go join the beta group. Remember it's April 23rd.
Yes.
Remember to any questions that you have while you are testing it and things like that. If you test it before the the twins go live, make sure you write it down so that then it's easy for you to just copy and paste the question over, or even send it earlier so that they can address it first.
Absolutely. Right? Absolutely. Again, it's ecamm.com/Zoom, ecamm.com/Zoom, so you can check out more info of Zoom for Ecamm.
And over there, Sammy's like, next year, I'm going to be on NAB for all their announcements.
All the breaking news.
Oh my gosh. Let's go back to leap into tools and tactics, because our amazing Matt is going to be one of the speakers, and he's going to be with us on a special LinkedIn Live that is going to be this Wednesday, and he's going to be talking about his session, which is going to be about organizing and having systems and making sure that your workflows are how they're supposed to be.
Yes.
So without giving you too much so that you can join on Wednesday, there is our Matt.
Yep, that is this Wednesday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Ecamm Network LLC. LinkedIn.
On LinkedIn. You had to say LLC. LinkedIn. There's only one Ecamm.
Ecamm Network LLC on LinkedIn.
There's only one Ecamm. But again, let's talk about the amazing shows, as if all of this incredible, exciting news was not enough. We have the flow coming on Tuesday, tomorrow at 12 p.m. And we have a new fan member. I haven't heard of Kiona.
Kiona Nessenbaum, host of the Birth as We Know It podcast.
Yeah, so that's exciting. So it's a new face. So it's great to be able to learn about it.
She'll be live with Katie tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on the Ecamm Live YouTube channel.
Yes, and then we have Ecamm for Educators, which is a great initiative by Tatiana.
Shout out Tatiana.
Yeah, that is shout out to Tatiana, because it sounded like you said, shut up, Tatiana.
Shout out.
Shout out to Tatiana. And Rabbi, right? Rabbi? R-A-B-B-I?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Rabbi. You said Rabbi.
We're too excited right now. So, so that's it. And they said there's no official title is required. Ecamm for Educators is a creative space to network, brainstorm, give, and receive feedback, troubleshoot, and learn from each other. So
that's right. And the next meeting is tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
And I wonder the amazingness that they're going to be creating with this new Zoom and Ecamm integration in the Ecamm for Educators.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be pretty awesome.
Absolutely. And yes, we mentioned that following that'll be Wednesday. That'll be 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That'll be our ENN LinkedIn special with Matt Haas. And this Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Katie and Paul are back for office hours right here on the Ecamm Live YouTube channel.
And let me tell you, for those of you, if you have not had a chance to join Katie and Paul on the office hours, it's so chill. Mm-hmm. It's so chill. They're just over there talking about, answering questions, talking about Ecamm, talking about the company. And it's just a very relaxed atmosphere.
Yes.
I tune in to just behind the scenes, just see them, and they're just amazingly relaxed. I love it. Like the two of them are just so good job.
Yes.
Paul and Katie.
But breaking news, as per Paul and Katie, they're switching it up, and Caleb and Paul will be going live.
Oh my gosh!
So stay tuned for that. It will be Caleb joining Paul this week on office hours.
Okay, Caleb, and okay, that would be awesome too.
Yes, it will.
Wow, Caleb, we barely see Caleb on camera, so it would be great to see him.
Definitely
there as well.
It'd be great to see Caleb. And we also have Marshall Creates this Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be the art of podcast branding, creating graphics and overlays that will bring your podcast to life. Marshall Creates.
That is right. So are there any other comments that we should address, or should we continue? So let's see.
They're just excited. Tatiana's excited for Ecamm for Educators with Rabbi David. Get to see Caleb in front of the camera, yes.
Down for an interactive party on Zoom, hey.
Rich vibes, yes. Awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And another thing, oh my gosh, so many incredible news today, fam. Because another thing that is especially for us creators and again for artists and musicians, all of that. There is a ChatGPT is getting not only ChatGPT but all language models. There's a bill that's being passed so that. Anything that if you're going to be training a large language model, whomever, whatever corporation is going to be training it, they have to inform the country, I guess the USA, right, about what sources they are using. So this is super exciting for everyone because they work so hard for their art,
Right.
for it to be used to train models, and then they don't get credit for
Right.
it. Especially musicians that have spent so much time doing that,
Yeah.
and then also artists, and then creators who have put a lot of information down on books and things like that, and
Yeah.
authors, and so I'm excited for that. I'm excited for
Definitely.
this. So shout out to Representative Adam.
Adam Schiff, California. So I introduced a new legislation in the U.S. House of Representatives on April 9th that will require tech companies to reveal which copyrighted works were used to train their generative AI systems. I'm pretty sure there's more to follow from that.
Yeah, I like that. I like that because we also are protected. We're going to be protected because we're not going to be copywriting, and probably there will be some addendum to it for us who are using that information for our businesses. Where right now we have to cite if we have used AI to generate some content or a book or whatnot. But if the models are trained and they're not copyrighted information, then we might be okay.
Right.
So maybe we win. Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. You still just
Absolutely no. I'm just gonna say, speaking of AI, apparently GPT-4, and this is the GPT-4 Turbo, is more direct and less wordy, says OpenAI.
yeah, and they're saying that it's like that. It's going to be because I mean when it first started, it would just generate forever. I stopped using it. I stopped using AI. Actually, what language model? What do you all use? My favorite right now has been Google Gemini. Your favorite?
It's mixed. I use both ChatGPT and I use Perplexity.
Okay. So, is it true based on your?
The thing is, I don't really notice it because I'm using my season chats, and my season chats are on GPT 3.5. So I haven't really been using GPT 4 that much, right?
Okay.
If I do use GPT 4, I'm just in and out with something quick, but all of my season stuff is just like tons and tons of content on there. That was from the 3.5 era, and obviously there's no way to upgrade. So if you're on a 3.5 chat, you can't upgrade the chat to GPT 4.
But can you copy it?
Like copy it. It's a lot. I'm talking about this is tons and tons of stuff. So I just stay on 3.5.
Okay, well, for those of you who are using GPT-4, have you found that to be true? That now it's less wordy, and it gives you more concise information? Because let's see, Paul Dixon says still using ChatGPT.
Still using ChatGPT.
Yes.
Ramona is with Gemini.
Ramona, are you a Gemini or are you using Google Gemini?
Using Google Gemini.
She says, I'm a Gemini. I'm with Gemini. I am a Gemini and I am with Gemini. Yes. So
We have a comment from Matt also. A law to disclose AI sources, huh? Wouldn't that always be source equals? Exactly.
you
Cite
know,
your sources.
and that's what it is. But at least they're trying to make it more difficult for.
And it doesn't require a subscription anymore. Okay, so GPT-4, right? Because now they're on Turbo, so this like the next hand-me-down.
Okay, Paul is saying if it gets chatty, I ask it to be brief.
That's what I've been doing.
Okay.
That's exactly what I've been doing all the time. Just be like, yo, can you be a less brief, simple, just tone it down? I always find myself doing that.
You know what's interesting though? That Gemini, I don't have to say that to Gemini. Gemini just gives me what's up. Perhaps because he understands my personality and I don't like to when I'm writing, I don't like bluff them. Like I just want facts. So he just gives me facts. And sometimes if it gives me additional facts, I say I just take it from the third fact or whatnot, and then continue from there just on that. And it's pretty good. It's pretty good with concise information. I do have to check him though, because sometimes he gets information that is.
And that's what I like about Perplexity, because Perplexity will give you information, and then you'll have some sources right there. The interface is nice and clean, and you can basically check your sources because it's just feeding it to you right
Well,
then and there.
sometimes it cites sources, and then when you go to the sources are no longer available. I don't
I
even know how they get that
haven't-
information.
Yeah, I haven't had that happen to me, but it's been pretty good so far. My experience with Perplexity has been really good.
Yeah. So okay. So let's talk about the top, right? Because speaking of Google and all that good stuff, let's talk about the top search engines, the top websites in the entire world, the top 10. So we're gonna put a little graphic on screen so that you can try to guess at least the first 5. Okay,
Yes.
so you're gonna guess at least the first 5 most searched websites in the entire world as of February 2024. Okay, so here we go. With the help of Ecamm, we used a filter.
Shout out to Paul Dixon.
We used a filter, and then now,
So yeah,
Guess it.
Can you guess out of the top 10 most visited sites in the world as of February 2024? Ooh, nice. Just guess the top 5. The top 5 as of February 2024. We got so far. Paul
you
Dixon is
win an
saying-
applause.
So far, we got we have YouTube and Amazon from Paul.
Okay, let's go. Let's continue. What about, well, you already read the list.
Yeah.
Google, Amazon, YouTube. Paul Dixon is just answering. Come on, fam. It's like, okay, if we're not winning anything, we're not. Okay, let's see. It's pixel. Let's see. Okay, so let's just put it up now because the fam. Let's just put it up. It's not a trivia. Here we go. Okay, number 1 ranking, of course, and it makes sense. Google.
Yeah.
Number 2 is YouTube. Number 3 is Facebook. Number 4, Wikipedia.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. Number 5, Twitter. Number 6, Instagram. Reddit. DuckDuckGo. I haven't used DuckDuckGo for a minute.
Right.
And then Amazon. So, Paul Dixon, you were on it. And number 10 is Yahoo. Yahoo. Yeah.
Ah, look at that. X is on top of IG, huh?
Yeah, and there's the top list of 100. So if you want to have some trivia on your broadcast and on your classes, you can download the rest of it.
Yeah, Yahoo does surprise me. I'm surprised that Yahoo is above TikTok. But then again, this is for searching purposes and whatnot, right? So but Yahoo.
We have
Wow.
an amazing picture from the fam at NAB. So I'm going to drop it off to you so we can share it with the
Yeah,
fam.
just drop it to the studio.
We're going to airdrop it so that you can see these happy faces that we got. If it shows up.
If it shows up. Well, whichever one it airdrops to, I'll just take it and airdrop it back.
All right, there you go.
There it is.
There it is. Okay. So, fam, we have a nice trivia
Live from
tonight. We have perfected it a little bit, so get your fingers ready. Look at this amazingness. Look at that team. That's a great photo. That's a good photo. Mary Lou was the tripod for the Asbot?
Yeah, that's the Ozbot. We have Kat, we have Eden, Laura, Doc, and Andy.
Yeah.
Having a good old
look
time
it.
at NAB.
I love it. See, and they came in. Yeah. Look at awesome.
Awesome.
Live from
Having a
NAB.
good
I love it. Look at them. That's so fun. I mean, I miss all of it. This is what Creator Camp does, fam. So getting together and just
Oh yeah.
after the day of learning and interacting and hanging out with the fam, at night it's where everything happens, I think, because it's when we all get together and then we just start talking about the day and about life and things like that. So it's a great time. So stay tuned for when the tickets go out. Stay tuned for that. Okay, so we're gonna go with we already did the do you know?
Yes, we did.
Actually, we already did the do you know. All right, so this was so amazing because we were all planning for Doc and doing the walkthrough and all of that. So we're gonna have the trivia early for you, which you're not gonna be so mad about that. You're not gonna be so mad. But let's get started. Any questions?
You don't have any questions? Daniel Chi is tuning in. Daniel cannot wait for camp.
Yes.
Katie says, we're so excited for camp. Love seeing that countdown timer. Yes. I saw that on the website. We're like, we have to put that up.
Right.
We have to put that up as a lower third.
That was a great idea. That was a really good idea for you to put it there.
Right? Thank you. Cool. So cool. And again, shout out to Marshall Fox, because I was like, I really love the 2023 Create a Camp logo. And then he comes out and drops this one here. This looks so good. The graphics, I think the graphics for Create a Camp just get better and better each and every year. I love it. Love it.
Okay, so you know what the great thing is that I don't know what the fam has going on because we see as soon as I start saying trivia and I see the numbers go up. Like I say trivia and the numbers are going up. So I wonder how that happens. Right? How does that happen?
I don't know.
It's just like an algorithm thing.
Yeah, I guess. Steve Cullum, hello. Very good to see you.
Hello. Oh my gosh, Steve, hi. We haven't seen you in a minute.
We say trivia.
Steve.
Steve won a few trivias.
Well, Steve, you're in for it because we changed the whole thing. So prepare yourself, okay? So now, everybody knows, see, Sam is here, K-Walk is not here, Tatiana's here, George is here, and the rest of you are here too. This is going to be for everybody, and you're going to win
the OG Ecamm Fam t-shirt. Let's go back to the Ecamm merch store and show you which one we're referring to. This one here. Where are we at? Where are you? This one. Bam. The original #Ecamm Fam t-shirt.
I thought you were going to go for the yellow one.
We gave out the retro a few weeks ago, so it's in rotation. It's in rotation, so it's gonna be the OG one tonight.
All right, this is exciting. I'm already getting a little because it's great. Okay, so Fuljens is going to explain.
What was that? Was that continuity? Continuity, mind your business, please. Okay.
That was some stopped us in our tracks. Fuljens is going to explain the rules.
Yeah, so everyone can participate, right? And then we're going to narrow it down to the first two correct answers, right? The first two correct answers. The first two correct answers that we get, let's say Steve and Sammy answer correctly first out of everybody, then they move on to the next round, right? So just think of it as the normal trivia and one person wins and that's it.
Right.
But now two people are going to be competing for a few trivias until we have one winner. Sudden death. Sudden death rules.
Okay. All right.
And we have, so for those two that advance to the next rounds, we have two more questions for you all.
Yeah,
right?
we can have just the next two. But if there's a tie, we might bring the additional one.
The bonus one is super tough.
Yeah, it is because that's the bonus, right? Yeah. Okay. Ready?
Fight to the finish, as AG. This is Pac-Man. The four colorful characters chasing Pac-Man are named Blinky, who's red, Pinky, who's pink, Inky, who's blue, and who is the fourth one?
Good luck, fam. No Googling. You play this a lot. Oh, snap!
You got some Pac-Man peoples in the house. Good,
like,
good.
Ooh, yeah.
Good.
Oh!
And The correct answer is indeed, it's Clyde. The Ecamm Orange Ghost is called Clyde. That's the Ecamm one.
That's amazing. That's amazing. All right, so the way it works now, right? Because a lot of you answered it correctly. Is the first two that popped
in
up
that chat. Mm-hmm.
move to the next round?
Yes.
And those are?
Those are, I just want to make sure it's the same thing here in Ecamm. It's Matt and George.
Ooh,
Matt and George.
Matt and George. Okay,
Look at that. Steve came. Steve was just so look. All the trivia ninjas, the masters, like they all. It's Matt, George, Steve, AG. We're just missing Tatiana there. That's it.
Right? Okay. So we're gonna go for the second question.
Yes.
All right.
And then everybody else, feel free to play or help. Be their lifeline.
Support.
Be the support for Matt and George. For Matt and George.
Okay. Ready?
Let's go.
All right.
Pac-Man was released in what year?
By the way, fam, these were created inside of Ecamm. We throw the background in and the figure.
All right. And
The correct answer is 1980.
1980.
So we looked because there were some Pac-Mans that were released on a different day, but the original was released in 1980. 1980. Oh.
So, and this makes things a little interesting.
It does. This
makes things a little interesting here.
You see, fam, this is why it's still in beta.
Rules.
Yeah, this is why it's still in beta.
I'm gonna have to change these rules around.
Okay.
Because
but then
Matt and George have been eliminated.
Yeah, because then Matt answered 1980 afterwards.
Not before AG and Sammy.
But he is the player. He is in the player, so he doesn't need to be before anybody, right? Because he answered it correctly. So Matt moves up, but George didn't answer, so that's what. So we're gonna take the next person. Wait a second. We're gonna take the next person who answered it correctly, which was Steve.
Let me see here.
Okay, fam, you can help us here because remember this is still in beta. But Matt, you're good.
Where do you see Steve? It was
Steve,
I see AG
No.
and Sammy.
First, the first that answered it correctly were, Matt, George, and Steve. The first ones. See? Mm-hmm. Right. So then now Steve answered it again. So Steve moved forward.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, fam. All right. Here we go. Steve. All right.
I need the instruction manual since fall.
This is better, fam. So we're gonna get this so good because we're almost out of it. We didn't think about this. This is what it does, right? This is what testing it live does. Okay.
Okay. Well, so you're keeping track. So who's going to the next round?
So the next round is Steve and Matt. And Tatiana, we're actually doing this inside of Ecamm. We just brought in the elements. Okay.
So Steve and Matt.
Yes. Yep.
Okay. Steve and Matt.
You see? Yes, Matt. Steve did, right? So.
Steve is back in the game now.
Exactly. So it's Steve and Matt. All right, here we
go.
go.
The most beta is beta.
Steve and Matt, all right? You got this, all right? This is just one more question.
All right. Good luck. Good luck.
Okay, here we go. And go.
The cherry in Pac-Man is worth how many points?
Let's go. Let's see those fingers. I mean, let's see those fingers. Oh! Let's see those fingers. Oh!
Redemption.
George. I love it. So yes, well, you continue answering. Yes, Tatiana. Yes, we can break it down for you in a minute after we're done.
The correct answer is 100 points.
Woo!
100 points.
Yes, fam. Okay. Okay. I think this was good. So congratulations. Awesome. Well, thanks, man. Do you have that t-shirt? Question. Do you have that t-shirt already? Because if you do, unless you want another one, we can change it up to
Matt
another
says
t-shirt.
yay, so I think he's gonna take that shirt.
Okay, all right. So Matt, send an email to marketing@ecamm.com. marketing@ecamm.com. Now let's talk about feedback, fam. All right. I mean, this is feature
beta.
feature request, right? Because we're in beta.
It's gonna go back into alpha.
No. No, because we figured it out as we were going. So again, right? So we picked a winner from the top, right? Feedback.
So
Let's see.
we're gonna have to add that to the update. We're gonna have to update the rules, update the manual.
Rainy Cajun goes, I swear Matt has a direct pipe to the Syracuse or something. Matt just played Pac-Man. I mean, Matt is like, I bet Matt, when he heard Pac-Man, he was like, oh, this is mine. But Steve did great too.
Yes.
Because Steve answered it, but Steve answered it afterwards.
We should just play the bonus just for fun.
Just for fun?
Yeah.
Okay, so just for fun. Oh, so I have Pac-Man art in my studio. Matt, okay.
Congratulations.
Well, congratulations. This is it for you. That's awesome.
So this one here is just for fun, because I would not know this one without looking it up. So good luck. The perfect score in the original Pac-Man is.
I love how the Pac-Man is just eating it. I love it.
Right?
Ooh, this is the hard one.
Whoever Googles the fastest.
I mean, it's for fun. It's for fun. And the answer is?
And the correct answer is 3,333,360, and that was achieved by. Oh, that's not it.
I think it was Michael. Michael.
That was from. We had it here.
The Wikipedia. Michael. I think it was Michael. He was a gamer, and he used to. That's what he used to do for his business, I guess, to beat records.
It's William James Mitchell Jr.
Oh, Mitchell.
Yeah,
Okay.
William James Mitchell Jr. Was the first person to claim a perfect score of Pac-Man in 1999.
Yeah, and let's pull it up because this is I want to ask Steve if he knew this by heart. Did he Google it? Steve, come clean, please. Did you Google it or did you know this by heart?
Michael William, basically the same, yeah. And then a fun fact for you all, that's what that was that Pac-Man was originally called Puck-Man, but the U.S.
distributor Midway was worried that the word puck could easily be modified by mischievous vandals into something ruder.
Party poopers. Party poopers.
But that was a good decision, though. That was a good decision on their part because people would have done it.
Yeah, I like Pac-Man.
Yeah,
Pac-Man
is good.
is better than Puck-Man. And And Tatiana was asking about how this
Yes,
was
we're gonna do
created.
it, but before we get into that, let's see. Before we get into that, any tips on future rules, or were these rules okay to follow? I do think it went well, but I do want to hear from you as we perfect.
Just gonna have
this
like
trivia.
some basically that would be considered like a wild card rule or something like that.
What just happened?
Yeah, a wild card
wild
rule.
card?
Right. So for example, it was Matt and who advanced to the
Steve.
Matt no
George.
prior. So Matt and George advanced, and then
There was a
we
runner-up.
had a few runner-ups, right? So in the instance that one or two get eliminated, then we have the wild card step in and take their place. And
Okay.
then continue to advance. So that'll be like a wild card rule. Okay.
All right, so we're all learning the rules together,
that.
so you know for next time.
Yeah.
All right.
So we're coming up with some interesting names for instead of puck. You know, it could be luck, duck. You know, it didn't have to be something vulgar because there's only one. What's only one? It's the F-bomb. That's the only thing. There's so many other things that rhyme with puck.
Yeah, but you know,
But
it
I
would
like-
have
I
been
like
that.
pack. I like pack.
It would have been the other word. Who knows what the inspiration for Pac-Man the character was? Paul knows.
Right.
Okay, there's another trivia there for you.
Pizza.
Pizza.
Nice. Yeah, that's correct.
All right.
Nice. It does look like a pizza with a pie cut out, a piece of pie cut out.
Those are weird cutouts because they have like rounds and corners and stuff like that.
Right. 'Cause Pac-Man is round.
Well, let's see this now.
And it looks like a pizza slice was cut out of Pac-Man. So it's a yellow pizza.
Oh, gotcha.
That's the
Okay,
inspiration
okay.
for the Pac-Man design.
I was looking at the graphic. I was looking at the graphic. Okay, so Tatiana, this is how we did it. Actually, this is how Fuljens did it. I just said, Fuljens, this is what I want, and Fuljens went for it. Okay, so let's go.
So let's go to without the music. So let's just scale some stuff down, right? Let's just hide some stuff. real quick.
Because Fuljens was doing his taxes today.
Oh boy. So this is a scrolling ticker that you're seeing here.
Are we demo?
Let's demo you. Let's demo. Right, so this is actually a scrolling ticker. So let's open this up. Boom. It's all
Look at it.
scrolling ticker here. This is all scrolling ticker. And this is pack font from thefont.com. And we changed the colors. You changed individual colors of the ghosts of Pinky, Inky, Clyde, and what? Pinky, Inky.
Pinky, Inky, Clyde.
What was the fourth one? What's the fourth one's name? I forgot.
Clyde?
Pinky, Inky, Clyde, and what? There was one more. I forgot. Anyway, this all text overlay. So it's a scrolling ticker. And the Pac-Man itself is a GIF. That's a GIF right there. And then everything else is Ecamm. The background here, let me see if we hide. Let's see, what else can we hide here? Let me just hide it one by one. So that's text. This is a GIF. We had to mask the edges with some stuff, do some workaround for the edges so the scrolling ticker doesn't, scroll from one side to the other. So let's undo the masks. There's the mask here. There's another mask there. More masks, right? Just so we could create like a border because we didn't want the border to break when we added the black. There's a scrolling ticker there. And there is the background that we brought in to find some nice, cool retro Pac-Man background. And let's put it all together. Rectangle. And then the scrolling ticker. Mask. Mask. Border. Border. GIF.
Blinky.
And that. And the same goes for up here. We have the timer. The timer is on another custom font from the font, which is Super Mario World. The Super Mario World font from thefont.com as well. The cherry we brought in as a little PNG here from Google. And here, these are all GIFs as well, the ghosts. Was it? So it's Pinky, Blinky, Pinky, Inky, and Clyde. There we go. But there you have it. That is the breakdown for this design here.
Yes, great job. Great job. Great job. And even I knew that you were rushing so much because they're not in folders. but that was great. That was great. So these are the things that you can do inside of Ecamm.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so let's see. We're not gonna say what the next trivia is going to be.
Dan is like, next up, do Star Fox.
Right, Dan is like, let's see. Because I get inspired at night, and then I wake up with it, and I'm like, Fuljens, this is what we're gonna do, and then he does it. So we would not. He doesn't even know until the day of.
The day of. The pressure.
But he did good, right? He did good.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, yes, fam, do you have any questions about that? Or do you have any questions about the incredible news that we have today? For those of you who maybe had just tuned in, there was an introduction today. Fuljens.
Yeah, we got the breaking news that Ecamm for Zoom is entering public beta testing. It's not the finalized version, it's the beta testing, but there's so much you're going to be able to get done with this beta. That's coming up on April 23rd, ecamm.com/Zoom. And once you have your findings and all that stuff, go into Ecamm Live Beta Group. That's ecamm.com/beta on Facebook. And also join the Discord group, ecamm.com/Discord. It's going to be insane. It's going to be just tons of feedback from everybody, from all the members. So
And then the questions are going to go.
please be nice. Please
and
be
then Paul's
courteous.
going to be like,
Please be patient, because there's like thousands of y'all, and just under like
a couple of polls.
like a few polls, and one Katie, one Doc. So
I know. I'm over there trying to answer a question, and by the time I'm gonna answer the question, there are like 10 more, and I'm like, okay. But okay, so we have a question a comment from Paul Dixon. Why did 3 of the ghosts have
right, exactly. Because it's the Ecamm orange one. It's special.
I know. I didn't think about it.
Right.
I did. I'm like, Clyde. Okay, Clyde.
Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and Clyde.
To break it down a little bit, Clyde came in.
Right. Broke up the patterns.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. And then I thought I saw another question, but Dan has a question. Do you? No. I was thinking about her, but I need to. She's so special. She came on later in the series from what I'm learning.
Right.
So I wanted to keep it on the original, so not to confuse the fam. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Clyde was the orange sheep of the family. Yes, all right, fam. So stay tuned for more amazingness next Monday. And remember to check out the rest of the show this week. Thank you so much for being here with us, tuning in and helping us test our trivia. I think we have it pretty good.
Yeah.
We will see you
next week. Will be beta 1.3.
I don't know what it will be. I don't know. I don't know. I just call it beta. And then everyone, thank you so much. We will see you in the chat for the rest of the shows. Otherwise, on Monday on ENN. Actually, Wednesday on
Ecamm
LinkedIn.
Network LLC.
Yeah.
Yes.
On LinkedIn, we have our amazing map in there.
Yes.
Maybe we bring a game there.
Maybe. But a simple
A simple one for LinkedIn.
a traditional trivia.
Yeah, because LinkedIn, to type on LinkedIn is interesting.
You're right. We're not gonna know which comment came first, last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay, fam. Thank you. Bye, everybody. Thank you, everybody.
Peace.
You're watching Ecamm Network News and Entertainment. My name is Anna Hill.
And I'm Fuljens Henry.
Have a good night.
Peace.
Hey!